In today's unpredictable world, being prepared isn't just a precaution. It's a necessity. As the globe grapples with rising tensions and increasing tariffs, the threat of supply shortages looms larger than ever. The items we once took for granted are becoming harder to find, and their prices are hitting the roof. But don't worry, we've got your back. This is where your journey towards readiness begins. In this video, we're going to focus on the essential survival gear that's critical to your preparedness. We'll delve into everything from canned foods, fire starter supplies, solar backup units to tools, winter clothing, and much more. Each of these items plays a crucial role in ensuring your survival in the face of adversity. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Today, we're diving into the essential survival gear that you need to pick up right now to stay one step ahead. With store closures and supply chain disruptions, canned foods are flying off the shelves. Now, more than ever, it's critical to ensure your pantry is well stocked. Canned foods have a long shelf life, are easy to store, and require minimal preparation, making them a versatile and essential part of any survival kit. But don't just grab any old can off the shelf. It's important to focus on high-nutrient options that can provide balanced meals. Beans, for instance, are a great source of protein and fiber. Canned tuna packs a punch of essential omega-3 fatty acids, and tomatoes, with their rich lycopene content, offer a host of health benefits. Don't forget about mixed vegetables too. They're a treasure trove of vitamins and minerals that will help keep you nourished and energized. So while canned foods may not be the most glamorous part of your survival gear, they are certainly one of the most crucial. Stock up on these must-haves while they are still available. The basics of survival start with the ability to make fire. It's a fundamental skill, one that our ancestors mastered thousands of years ago. But in our modern world, we've traded flint and steel for convenience and reliability. Quality fire starters are now a must-have in any survival kit, yet as demand increases and imports decrease, these invaluable tools are becoming scarcer and inevitably more expensive. Imagine the comfort of knowing that no matter the weather or the circumstances, you can start a fire. That's the peace of mind a good fire starter brings. We're talking about magnesium fire starters, waterproof matches, and a substantial supply of tinder. These are not luxury items, they're essential tools for survival. So don't wait until the shelves are bare or the prices are sky high. Secure these essential items before they become even more expensive. As more people turn to sustainable energy solutions, solar backup units are becoming a hot commodity. It's no surprise, really. Solar energy is clean, renewable, and best of all, it's free once you've set up your system. But this surge in popularity has a downside. The cost of solar backup units is on the rise. Why is that, you ask? Well, it's down to the tariffs on imported components. These tariffs increase the cost of manufacturing solar units, and those costs are then passed on to the consumer. It's the classic case of supply and demand. As more people want these units, the price goes up. But let's not forget the importance of energy independence. In a world that's increasingly unpredictable, being able to generate your own power is a big deal. It means you're not reliant on the grid, and you're not at the mercy of power companies and their ever-increasing rates. Solar backup units can power your essential devices, keep your food cold, your water hot, and your lights on. They can make all the difference when it comes to weathering a storm, literally and figuratively. But remember, not all solar backup units are created equal. You want to invest in a system that's reliable, efficient, and durable. Look for units that have a good track record, that come with a warranty, and that are made by companies with a solid reputation in the industry. And don't forget about the solar charger. This is the device that takes the sun's energy and turns it into electricity. Without a good charger, your solar backup unit is just a very expensive paperweight. The bottom line is this: solar backup units are a worthwhile investment. Yes, they can be expensive, especially with the rising costs, but the peace of mind they offer, knowing you have a reliable source of power no matter what happens, is priceless. So don't wait. Invest in a reliable solar charger and backup power units now. Because in today's world, being prepared isn't just a good idea, it's a necessity. Durable hand tools are essential for building, repairing, and maintaining your survival setup. As we navigate through the storms of uncertainty, the value of a reliable set of tools cannot be overstated. But here's the kicker. With the rising cost of metal due to tariffs and the surging demand, prices for quality tools are climbing. We're talking about everything from the humble hammer and screwdriver to more specialized tools like axes and saws. These are the tools that help you build shelters, repair equipment, and even gather food in survival situations. And let's not forget, tools also come in handy for defense. The bottom line is, these are not items you want to skimp on. You need tools that are durable, reliable, and versatile. The time to secure these tools is now, while they are still affordable. So, don't wait. Start building your toolkit today. Proper attire is critical in surviving harsh winters, especially as natural disasters become more frequent. The plummeting temperatures, biting winds, and heavy snowfall can be a serious threat to your well-being. That's where quality winter clothing comes into play. It's not just about staying warm, but also about protection and mobility in tough conditions. Insulated, waterproof gear is a must. Think jackets and pants that can withstand the elements while also keeping you warm. Your footwear is equally important. Opt for boots that are not only insulated and waterproof, but also have a durable grip for icy surfaces. Don't forget about thermal layers. These are your first line of defense against the cold. They help to retain body heat, making them an essential part of your winter survival gear. The cost of these items is on the rise due to increased demand and disrupted supply chains, so don't wait for the snow to fall. Invest in quality winter gear now. With the uncertainty in oil markets and natural disasters, having a stockpile of gas, propane, and butane is crucial. It's not just about filling up your vehicle or keeping your home warm. These fuels play a vital role in survival situations. Think about it. Gas powers your generator when the power's out. Propane fires up your stove for cooking. Butane fuels your portable heater. But it's not just about hoarding jerry cans in your garage. Safety is paramount. Store fuels in approved, clearly marked containers away from living areas. Rotate your stockpile to keep it fresh and usable. And remember, fuels are not infinite. Use them wisely, conservatively. Consider alternative fuel sources too. Biofuel, wood, and even solar power can offer sustainable options to keep your essentials running. The energy landscape is changing, folks, and it pays to be prepared. Ensure you have ample fuel supplies to power your essential devices. Preserving your own food will become vital as store-bought supplies dwindle. In a world where the availability of everyday commodities is under threat, the ability to can your own food might just become the difference between a pantry full of sustenance and a bare cupboard. High-quality canning supplies are already becoming harder to find. Just as we've noticed with other survival gear, the demand for glass jars, lids, and sealing rings is on the rise. The ability to preserve and store your own food not only gives you control over your food supply, but it also ensures that you have access to nutritious meals far into the future. So, as we navigate this uncertain landscape, remember that preparation is key. Don't wait until the shelves are empty and the prices have skyrocketed. Make the smart decision and stock up on glass jars, lids, and sealing rings today. Growing your own food is not just a hobby, it's a survival skill. In a world where supply chains falter and grocery store shelves can empty in the blink of an eye, the ability to cultivate your own sustenance becomes an invaluable asset. When we think of survival, our minds often drift to images of canned goods stacked high. Yet the truth is, there's a limit to how long these supplies can last. The real key to long-term survival lies in the soil beneath our feet and the seeds that can turn that soil into a sustainable food source. The demand for vegetable seeds and hydroponic nutrients is on the rise as more people awaken to the necessity of self-sufficiency. There's a certain peace of mind that comes from knowing you have the means to feed yourself, regardless of what happens in the world around you. But this peace of mind is becoming more elusive as these supplies fly off the shelves. Heirloom seeds are particularly sought after. These seeds, passed down from generation to generation, are valued for their genetic diversity and adaptability. Unlike hybrid seeds, heirlooms can be saved and replanted year after year, providing a continuous source of food. They are the embodiment of sustainability and resilience, traits that are more important than ever in today's unpredictable climate. In addition to seeds, hydroponic nutrients are essential for those looking to maximize their food production. Hydroponics, the practice of growing plants in water rather than soil, is a highly efficient method of food production. It uses less water, takes up less space, and can yield crops year-round. However, without the right nutrients, your hydroponic garden will fail to thrive. So it's time to act. Purchase a variety of heirloom seeds and essential hydroponic nutrients. Consider investing in a range of vegetable types to ensure a balanced diet. Remember, diversity is strength. By doing so, you're not just buying seeds and nutrients, you're investing in your future, in your independence, and in your survival. Ensure your food security by investing in these supplies now. Batteries are the lifeline of portable electronics and are critical in emergencies. In this fast-paced, technology-driven world, we're more dependent on batteries than ever before. Whether it's for your flashlight, radio, or GPS device, having a reliable power source can mean the difference between being in the dark or staying connected. However, with the rise of electronic waste regulations, the cost of batteries is escalating. It's not just the monetary price, but the environmental cost too, and that's something we all need to consider. So, what's the solution? Stockpiling rechargeable batteries is a smart move. They can be used over and over again, reducing waste and saving you money in the long run. And don't forget about solar-powered charging stations. Harnessing the power of the sun isn't just for large-scale operations. It can keep your essential devices running too. Ensure you have a reliable power supply by securing these items now. For long-term survival, maintaining adequate nutrition is key. Picture this. You've got all the canned goods, fire starters, and solar backup units you could ever need. You're prepared for just about anything. But what about your body's nutritional needs? Without proper nutrition, all the preparation in the world won't matter. That's where protein powders and other powdered foods come in. These aren't your average gym supplements. We're talking about high-quality, nutrient-dense powders that can provide your body with the essential vitamins and minerals it needs to function optimally, even in the toughest of circumstances. Protein powders, in particular, are a fantastic source of essential amino acids, the building blocks of life that your body uses to repair tissue, build muscle, and carry out vital functions. They're easily digestible and can be mixed with water or other liquids for a quick and easy meal. But it's not just about the protein. There are also powdered versions of fruits and vegetables packed with vitamins and antioxidants. You've got your powdered milk, rich in calcium and vitamin D, even powdered eggs, which can be rehydrated and cooked up just like fresh ones. These powdered foods can provide a balanced diet, ensuring that your body gets what it needs to stay healthy and strong. And the best part? The shelf life. These powders can last for years, even decades, without refrigeration. That's a level of longevity that's hard to beat, especially when you're planning for long-term survival. So, while the world continues its unpredictable dance, consider adding protein powders and other powdered foods to your survival gear, not just because they're convenient or compact, but because they could be the key to maintaining your health and wellness in challenging times. Invest in these essential food supplies now. You never know when they might become your lifeline. In a world filled with uncertainty, being prepared is the best defense. We've covered the top 10 items every prepper needs in today's unpredictable global climate. Canned foods for sustenance, fire starters for warmth and cooking, and solar backup units for energy independence. Hand tools, axes, and saws for building and maintenance, alongside winter clothing for protection against the elements. Fuel supplies for heating and cooking, glass jars for food preservation, and vegetable seeds for ongoing food production. Batteries for powering essential devices, and protein powder for long-term nutrition. Each item is crucial, and the time to secure them is now, before costs rise further or supplies dwindle. These are more than just purchases. They're investments in your future, ensuring you're prepared for whatever comes next. Stay one step ahead by securing these essential survival items today.